Hello and welcome back to Sherwood Park Toyota. Today we're looking at a Lexus 450h hybrid in the color silver. Let's take a look. So underneath the hood here is where we have the gas component of this hybrid engine system. It is 3.5 liter V6 engine, automatic transmission, gets up to 308 horsepower, 247 pound-foot of torque. When properly equipped, you have a towing capacity up to 3,500 and payload up to 1,257. Up front, LED headlights, customary daytime running lights, and on your front grille we have that blue Lexus logo indicating the hybrid status. As you move along to the side here, we have the black 18-inch alloy wheels. Side mirrors have integrated turn signals and blind spot monitoring. On your front handle, you'll find this little dimple on the outside corner. That is on both sides. We'll talk about it more when we get to the driver's side. All of your rear windows come with factory tinting. Up top, you have your silver roof rails, and on your rear doors, you have that hybrid badge on either side. As we approach the back here, you have your RX450h badge on the right. Then we have your blue Lexus logo in the back, underneath which you have your backup camera. To open up your rear hatch here, simply reach next to the camera under the logo and press the button. Inside here, you see that we have the interior cargo cover across the back. This does fully extend outward and lock into the little hooks on either side, helping to keep private anything that you keep stored in your rear space so that no prying eyes can get a looky-loo inside here. Your second row seating has a 40-20-40 split, which allows us a middle section to move independently from either side. This can be done by releasing the little handle underneath of the headrest portion itself to indicate it to work independently. Otherwise, it will act more like a 40-60 split, with this side moving together and the left moving independently. In the back here, we do have interior lighting available on both sides, and currently we see that we have the Lexus branded rubber mat lining throughout the unit. This is much easier to remove and clean than the carpet lining that you'll typically find in the back. It helps to also reduce the damage to your vehicle from your cargo and to your cargo from your vehicle. Then on the right hand side here, you'll find the actual handle releases for your second row seating, marked L for left and R for right. That way you're not having to go forward and use the handle releases on the sides of the seats to lay them down. Simply release these handles and you'll see them lay flat. Doing that helps you to extend your cargo space forward into your cab area, or of course you can leave your seats up for your rear passengers. In the back here we also have two other accessories. You have your cargo net, which is in its factory packaging tucked in the back there. That stretches across the back right along here, helping to keep things from moving around too much in your rear space here. Because of the pocket design, you're also able to tuck inside it anything that you want to frequently reach for, such as reusable bags or commonly used equipment. That way when you're trying to go get it, it's not flying all over your back space here. And then of course we also have the carpeted Lexus mats in their factory packaging. And then if you're looking for your spare tire kit, simply look underneath the mat, underneath the secondary carpet layer, and you'll find the little handle release. Simply reach that upwards and you'll find everything you need stored right underneath. And then to close up your space here, you can reach up to the handle on the right hand side here, or press one of the two electronic buttons. The one on the right will close it and lock it, and the one on the left will simply close it. Next, let's take a look at the inside. So inside here, your interior upholstery is the black leatherette with white stitching details. Second row seats have access to the folding down armrest / cup holder. You have little pop-ups for your cup holders, as well as additional storage space tucked into the back here. Easily folds away to increase your seating space as well. Then on the back of your front passenger and front driver seats, you do have pouch storage available. Back of your console, you have your air vents, and then you have 3 variant levels for your rear heated seats on either side, and your charger options down below. And we currently have the Lexus rubber mats throughout the unit. On the sides of the seats is where you'll find the handle release to lay down the seats, if you're not wanting to go all the way to the back to lay them down flat. Inside your doors here, we have a look at the wood grain trim. We'll see more of this as well as the metallic when we get to the front stages here. And then you have all of your storage space there as well. Now back to this little dimple on the front corner of the handles on either side here. This indicates keyless entry, so if you have the key fob on your person, simply tap your hand here to lock and unlock. Inside here, power windows for front and back. You have your window lock, power lock system, and your side mirror controls. And this one up top actually allows you to fold your mirrors in flat with the body of your unit as well. Then above that, right next to your handle, is your memory seat settings, which of course means electronic seat adjustment, back, front, up, down, and your lumbar support. You have your hood release latch on the bottom left-hand side of your dash. Above that, you have a little storage compartment tucked away. And then you have your heated leather seat control, you have your gas release, power trunk release, and automatic headlamps. Your front steering wheel, of course, is power tilt and telescopic. Then you have your dash brightness and your odometer trip. Hop up here and take a look at the steering wheel. First things first, up top is where you have your paddle shifter options. Then left-hand side, you have your volume, you have your radio controls, as well as all of your hands-free communication. On the right-hand side here, you have controls for your dash display, and then your cruise control down below, which includes sonar and lane departure. In the middle here is your infotainment display screen. It is fully touch controllable as well here, or you can use the touchpad located back behind your gear shift. Works somewhat like using a mouse pad to scroll around, and you have your button controls here as well to get to home or to your general menu. In here is where you have your audio, phone, all of your apps, projection info, general setup, and you also have your climate display through here. Then if you go back, you also have access to all of your display settings, such as the brightness and contrast. Then underneath this is where you have your clock 4 ways, and then you have all of the button controls for your audio listening. Audio includes AM, FM, and satellite radio, full Bluetooth connectivity, and optional adapters for USB and aux listening. You also have the CD player in the middle here. You have your volume control on the left, tune scroll on the right. Underneath that is the climate control center. We have dual climate control so that you and your front passenger can have your own unique temperature settings, or you can sync them up to have them work together in unison. There will also be a display that pops up at the very top of your screen whenever you do this if you aren't wanting to exit into the full climate display there. Then you of course have defrost for front and rear windshield as well as your side mirrors. To the left is your push start ignition. Underneath all of this, try and get a right angle on here, you have all of your parking brake options, and then you have 3 variant levels for both heated and cooled front seats. As we can see, for driver and your passenger, all of your storage space up in front here, as well as having your charger options, including a 12-volt adapter. Up front here is the perfect little pocket to put your phone in. That way it's not clunking around or risking getting thrown around inside your cab space. You're still able to see whatever notifications are coming in without risking having it in your hand. Back from that is where you have your cup holders, you have the touchpad for your display, and then you have all of your driving options as well as having your EV mode and traction control. Behind that is your console space here, opens up on the right hand side. You have additional chargers in there and a separately moving tray. Right hand side here, you'll see that you have a lockable glove box. Up overhead on your rear view mirror, you have 1, 2, and 3 dots. Those are your garage door openers. Above that, you have sunglasses compartment, SOS button, overhead lighting controls, and the controls for your moonroof. Thanks again, folks, for joining us on this full video tour for this Lexus 450h Hybrid in the color silver. It is located here at Sherwood Park Toyota at 31 Automall Road in Sherwood Park, Alberta. You can also reach us at 780-306-7703. And remember, life is full of choices. Let us be yours.